From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
Welcome to The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Max, of course, at My Bar, where all are welcome to have a seat, grab a beverage, and tell us what you're doing out there. It's game changer time with my good friend Major Harding here at Client Focus Media, brought to you by our good friends at Hot Spring Spas. We're talking a little marketing today, a little digital marketing, and a little in the clothing industry for men. We're going to talk about that and much more right here. So let's welcome in the panel. Josh Sparks is up from Tom James Clothiers. How are you, my friend?
Doing well.
Good to see you. How long you been in the fashion world?
So coming up on 2 years here in April.
Okay. Have you always had a thing for dressing snazzy and whatnot, or what's the background?
So I'll tell you, so I was an athlete always. So
Okay.
I always appreciated wearing clothing, but a lot of times I was in sweats.
Yep.
A lot of times. But, I realized sales was something that I wanted to do.
Okay.
And then the idea of clothing and sales and helping people in an outside territory.
Okay.
The idea sounded really, really cool.
Very
and
cool.
So I jumped on the opportunity and have loved it ever
What's
since.
your athletic background? What were you talking
So I
about?
played baseball and basketball. I played baseball in college.
All right. Where at?
Southern University.
All right. Good for you, man. What position did you play?
Pitcher.
Pitch, righty, lefty?
Righty.
How fast? What was your
I
speed?
was mid to upper 80s.
All right. You have a lot of junk?
Yes.
Gotta
yeah.
make that thing move,
Gotta
right?
make- gotta
Absolutely.
dance, gotta dance
Cool.
with it.
All right, great to have you on the show. We got Ian Cook and Joseph Ferguson from Cork Media. Hey, fellas, how are you? Major,
Great,
good to
how
see
you
you
doing?
too.
Hey, Tom.
All right, tell us about Cork Media, fellas.
Yeah.
Spotlight, boom.
Yeah, for sure. No, so Cork Media is a marketing agency, so we do majority of social media management, advertising, and digital marketing.
Okay.
But pretty much our goal is to take Jacksonville, and there's a lot of companies here that are either struggling or maybe don't know exactly how to get into the online world, and that's kind of where we come in, and we hop in and kind of help them maybe generate leads or get more traffic to their website and things like that.
Okay. You guys are the founders?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
He founded about 2 years ago
Okay.
and brought me on maybe 6 to 8 months ago, and then
Okay.
we've been growing it from there. We also do web design or graphic design, web design,
Okay.
all that kind of cool
You know,
stuff
with
too.
the digital side of things, I tell you, for a guy, because I'm an entrepreneur too, I got a few different shows and marketing them digitally and whatnot. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes you're like,
Absolutely.
scratch your head, like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, how this other show did great, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, So that is really important, especially small businesses, because a lot of people, they're launching their business. They got all these things, and then they got to do the marketing.
Exactly.
And guys like you that come in can show them how to do it, especially on that digital platform. That's huge.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's important to have the business owner actually be able to do what they do best, run the business, and then kind of let another agency kind of take over the back end things.
Yeah. What's the favorite kind of campaign you've worked on, or any kind of business that comes to mind for you? Anything?
My favorite business that I've worked for so far that we've done work for,
Yeah.
I do like working with restaurants and like
Okay.
clubs just because
Yep.
my brother's a DJ, so I kind of get
cool.
networking for him done there
Okay.
as well, so it kind of helps both of us grow. So that's why I like doing that one. But
We also worked with the company called Cup Media, which is over in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And they have a couple different bands and stuff. So we're able
Nice.
to I'm a big music guy. I love music, always have. So
Okay.
got
Cool.
the opportunity to go to Los Angeles, meet some cool people, and get kind of into that industry. And I think it's such a cool industry to be
Yeah,
in.
absolutely. And they need all the marketing they can get, right?
Absolutely.
And what's great
Yeah.
about today in the digital world is you can just start.
Yeah.
And you never know. Like, you
Yeah.
can start your own podcast. You can
Exactly.
just put on a camera, get on Facebook or whatever.
Yes.
Boom. And then you just figure out how to market it. And
Yeah, and
next
just
thing you
taking
know,
those
you got
first
followers,
steps.
and next
Yeah.
thing you know, you're making money.
yep.
Exactly.
It's amazing what can happen in the digital world today.
Absolutely,
You know?
yeah,
It gives
yeah.
everybody a chance, right?
Yeah.
Not that it's all good,
Yeah.
but whatever. It'll,
No, you're
it'll
not
work
wrong.
itself out one way or the
If
other.
you got good content,
Yeah.
you're going to sell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy watching your, check the Jaguars out or what
Yeah.
the heck
Catch it
happened
up.
this
Yeah.
Sunday segments but you do such a good job of projecting not only your knowledge but make it fun and make it
Yeah.
understandable for the people.
Yeah,
so I
good.
think this
Appreciate that.
digital media stuff is the
Yeah.
future. Along with this AI we were
Yeah.
talking about earlier.
Josh, how about you? You ever think about doing anything like that, like highlighting what you're doing and with Tom James and everything else, like any kind of podcast, or do you do
Well, so that's actually
Instagram?
That's
or
kind of
anything?
why I'm here today. When I was speaking to Cole, the idea of this, it's not something I really thought about.
Yeah.
But there's so many people that I come across that don't understand what it is that I do.
Right.
I work with men, women, I work with anybody.
Okay.
And so I work with the busiest people around town.
Yep.
And what separates me from just going to a store is I come to you. I
Yep.
come to your home or office.
Right.
I meet people at their coffee shop, at the
Yeah.
gas station. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
because I bring all my fabrics, I bring my tape measure, my iPad. We're already ready to do business.
Okay.
And I save you time. And basically just take the thinking out of shopping.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not just a suit guy. I do
Yeah.
it all, from suits, formal wear, casual clothing, everything to travel with, whether it be stuff with stretch, 100% wools, doesn't matter what the fabrics is. I got you covered. I
good.
sit down with you, learn about you, figure
Yeah.
out where you're going, who
You
you
should
see,
get that on a
what you do.
podcast, man. Let people, let the world know that. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Right.
you just did articulate that perfectly. That'd be great. Absolutely. All right, you guys Jaguar fans, Jacksonville guys?
Yeah.
Where do you like? All right, who do you want? What kind of coach you want in here? We got a new coach coming. What's he going to be? Who's he going to be? Joseph, what do you say?
Honestly, I have no idea which coach is coming
What kind of
in,
coach you want?
But one that has more of a respect for the team, I guess. Because for example, I've seen our D line at tavern the night before a game drinking. That's usually not the best look. The coach should not be letting that happen, in my opinion.
Well, the
So
players shouldn't be like that.
that's true too. Yeah.
What, late at night or
But-
early? Because there should be curfew.
12:30, 1 in the
I wonder
morning.
if he lets
so-
them sleep at home, or Doug maybe let them sleep at their house. That's the really bad thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're creatures of I mean, we're creatures. You know, we're gonna go out. I always went out 2 nights before.
Yeah.
So then I had a night to
Exactly.
get it out of my
Rest the night
system,
before, yeah,
and then I'm
exactly.
ready for Sunday.
Exactly.
Breaking news here. Eli's a bunch of alcoholics.
You're gonna get us in trouble, man.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'll come down and help you out. What would you say? What kind of coach? You know, what type of coach you want to have here?
I mean, someone that really cares about the players, I would say. I'm not super into football, so I can't tell you like specifics on what they can actually do. But I mean, someone that cares about the players and is able to push them to another level for sure.
Hold them accountable for sure.
Yeah.
Josh, what do you think, my man?
Yeah, so I think it's going to have to start from the top. If you want systematic change, it's going to have to come from the top.
No doubt.
It's clear that there's a culture issue going on here,
Yep.
and so we need somebody to come in and really be able to put their foot down. And it's not about demanding anything, but it's about setting that
This is
culture
what it is.
from the top.
Yeah.
And so we need a leader of men to come in here and be able to really set the tone of what's expected day in, day out.
I wish I knew what the owner, like, what his standard is, because I don't know if he knows. I know he does in business because he's fantastic. I know he does with the real estate. It's great. But as far as an owner of an NFL franchise major, I don't know. What is his standard?
I don't know, but I really enjoyed the Coughlin years.
Yeah.
We had a culture here in Jacksonville, and like you said earlier, if you did something good, he'd praise you, and if you messed up, he'd let you know too.
Yep.
In the other way. So I think we just got to have that discipline back.
Yep.
And you got a lot of these guys that are divas and stuff that
Going out
maybe
the
have
night
to-
before the game.
Yeah, but
It's a problem.
well, that's culture though. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're out the night before
Right.
the game, you're going to be not going to
Well,
be your best the
listen,
next day.
I mean,
Yeah.
Fred Taylor tells a story. He went off for 234 against Pittsburgh, and he was hungover, he says. So I don't know. I never did that, but, you know, look, whatever. You got to do what you got to do, but you got to hold that in, that's for sure, because when you're losing, you should never go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're winning,
It's a
you can go
celebration
out,
thing.
celebrate with the people. Absolutely. All right, fellas, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, of
thanks for
course.
being the sharpest dressed folks we've ever had.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. All right, make sure you check out Josh, Ian's, and Joseph's profile. You see them all. You see their profiles. You see Major there as well. He's always there. You'll see this conversation and thousands of others. Just go to the dailynewsnetwork.com website. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Cheers.